Circle button. Map. Flu Flames locations. The Astronomer Beasts class. I need to attend Beasts class quests. All. Professor Garlick's assignment 2. Professor Garlick wants me to field test Chinese chomping cabbages, a mandrake, and a venomous tentacular all at once. Professor Renee's assignment. Professor Renee wants me to field test Depulso on a levitated enemy. She also wants me to collect cross button. Level. Collections. Circle button. Depulso. Glacius. Depulso. Force. Repels many types of objects and Levioso. Circle button. Circle button.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Nobody will miss one measly little student.
Circle.
Die before you have a chance to finish me off. Incendio! Eldra. Incendio!
Depulso! Levioso!
Expulso! I've seen better!
Levioso!
Expulso! Incendio! Expulso! Incendio!
Circle button.
Come out before I find you.
Map, the Highlands. North Hog Forbidden U. Player location, Jackdaw's Tomb. Jackdaw's Tomb. A mysterious cavern. North Forbidden Forest, Hogsmeade Valley, Merlin Trap, the Highland, North, Bandit Camp Castle. Bandit Camp Castle. A castle to which a group of bandits have taken claim. South Hogwarts, the Hogwarts Valley. The Highlands. Enemy level 15 to 4. Feldcroft the Highlands. Feldcroft region. Feldcroft. Rookwood Castle, Bandit Camp Castle. A castle to which a group of bandits have taken claim. The Highland, Feldcroft region. Enemy level. Feldcroft region. Enemy level, Feldcroft. The Hamlet, Cross Button. Feldcroft. The Hamlet of Feldcroft in the Feldcroft, Rookwood Castle, Rookwood.
Who goes there?
Now we should be able to travel to and from Feldcroft in an instant.
Map, the Highlands. Feldcroft. Bandit Camp Castle, the Highland, the Highlands. Feldcroft region. Enemy, Treasure Vault, Troll Lair, the Troll Lair, Cross Button.
Dear Anne Sallow,
Cir-
please do give her my best.
Circle button. Circle button.
One less human.
Nuisance when supplies run over.
Also, Levioso. Incendio. Repulso. Levioso. Incendio. Potato. Lumos, Levioso, Depulso.
Lumos. Glacius, R2 buck.
Glacius. Potato. Glacius. Levioso. Depulso. Levioso. Glacius. Levioso. Depulso. Glacius. Levioso. Incendio. Potato. Levioso. Incendio. Levioso. Depulso. Incendio. Glacius. Levioso. Potato. Glacius. Levioso. Incendio. Depulso. Levioso, Incendio, Convulso, Potato.
Circle but Map, the Highlands. Quests. All. Beasts, Professor Garlick's assign Beasts, Professor Garlick's Beasts, Professor Garlick's cross button, Beasts class, Professor Garlick's assignment to Beasts class. Professor Garlick's assignment to Professor Garlick wants me to field test Chinese chomping cabbage level. Collections. Circle but Map, the Highlands. Merlin Tribe, the Highland, Hogsmeade map, Hogwarts map. Map, the Highland, Challenge, the Highland, Hogwarts map, Flu Flames locations, the South Hogwarts. Collection, the South Secret Room, the Library, Secret Room, the Secret Room, the Secret Hogwarts. Room of Lumos. Triangle. Conjuring spell. Evanesco. Altering spell. R2. Eclectic central flow. Lumos. Utility. Allows you to see in dark areas or solve puzzles that require conjuring spell. Conjuration. Potion. Herbology. Herbology. Small potting tables. Botanical potting table with a small pot. Gothic potting table with a small pot. Potting table budget. 1 out of 7. Gothic potting table budget. Conjuration. Small potting table. Small plant. Mallow sweet. Mandrake. A magic knotgrass. Venomous tentacular knotgrass, fluckweed. A tall plant that produces stems used. Map, Flu Flames locations. World, Hogsmeade map, Hogsmeade, world map. The old fool. An the magic neep. The magic neep. Hogsmeade, the magic cross, the magic neep.
Not much of a dark art.
Good thing the Ministry found them.
More than
Omelette gaunt. What do we have here? A demiguise.
Dark with
Hello, be with you in a bit.
The magic shrivel fig seed. Unlocks the ability to grow shrivel fig and medium mallow sweet seed. Not grass seed. Not grass seed. Fluckweed seed. Unlocks the fluckweed seed. Unlocks the ability to not grass seed. Mallow sweet shrivel fig seed. Unlocks the ability.
No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
0, 0, 0. Zero. 0. Map, Hogsmeade. Collection chests. 0 out of 5. Field guide, follow the butterfly, follow the butterflies. Iova, brood and pet, world map. Dogweed and cross button.
You're worrying.
You might stop. What's the point of toiling if it can be done with?
Come on in, come on in. Oh, not so fast. You need to tread carefully.
Dogweed and deathcap.
Venomous tentacular.
1011. Galleons, venomous tentacular. Tenacious, venomous tentacular. Mandrake. A magical plant that shrieks. Grey Quidditch gloves, brown leather gloves. Extraordinary. Stylish top hat. Extraordinary. Buy. Mandrake, venomous tentacular. Tenacious tentacular that went. Mandrake. A magical plant that shrieks when unearthed.
When a young man makes a wise purchase, I can tell you'll go far. You're a force to be reckoned with.
1.
Scaring all the goblins away.
1. 2. 1. 2. Map, Hogsmeade. Collection chests, Hogwarts map. Flue flames locate the light secret room, the Hogwarts, secret room, Hogwarts, room.
Deke hasn't seen this many
Potting table.
here before.
Small, mallow sweet. Mandrake. A magic not grass. Venomous not mandrake. Fluckweed. A tall plant that produces stems used in the focus potion. Fluckweed.
Deke thinks you should be proud of
Lumos. Evanesco. Up.
Rude.
Lumos. Util. Expelliarmus. Damage. Depulso. Depulso. For try conjuring spell. Up. Conjuration. Herbology. Herbology. Small potting table. Botanical potting table with a small pot. But scientific potting. Large potting. Medium pot. Small large potting tables. Scientific potting. Botanical potting table with 2 large. Eclectic pot. Gothic potting table with a eclectic botanical potting table. Furniture. Map. Flue flames location. Exit. The great. The bell tower. World. Hogsmeade map. Hogsmeade world map. Tomes and scrolls. Tomes and scrolls. Tomes and scrolls. J. Pippin's potions. Wet.
It's always nice to see a familiar face.
Tomes and Scrolls. Duncomposter spellcraft. Unlocks the ability to conjure a Duncompost potting table with 2 large pots spellcraft. Potting table with 3 small pots spellcraft. Unlocks potting table with 3 medium potting table with 2 potting table with a potting table with 5 potting table with 5 small pots medium potting T-shaped potion stations Duncomposter spellcraft. Duncomposter shopping station spellcraft. Beast toy box spellcraft. Beast feeder spellcraft. Hopping pot spellcraft. Material refiner spellcraft. Potting table with a large pot spellcraft. Unlocks the ability to conjure a table with a large pot. Potting table with 2 large pots spellcraft. Potting table with a large pot spellcraft. Stinger dueling gloves. Cold rimmed hex. Ceramic mask. Superb. Fringed brush stroke scarf. Grey Quidditch gloves. Well-appointed cold and silk robe. Unidentified head item. Relaxed garb. Superb. Cold rimmed hexagonal spectacles. Cold rimmed hexagonal astral mosaic robe. Superb. Required level 16. Offense 25. Potting table with potting table with a large pot spellcraft. Potting table with 2 large pots spellcraft. Unlocks the
Let me know if there's anything else I can...
map. Hogsmeade. Collect world map. Hogwarts map. Fluflame. The secret Hogwarts room of conjuration. Herbology. Small potting, large potting, large potting scientific potting table, scientific botanical potting table, Gothic potting table with potting table budget. 1 out of 7 potting table budget. 2 conjuration. Large potting table. Large mallow sweet, fluckweed. A tall fluckweed. Lumos. Triangle button. Assign top. Wingardium Leviosa. Art. Potion station. Edurus potion. A potion that enhances the drinker's defense by covering them with a durable rock. Thunderbrew. Thunderbrew. Creates a storm around the drinker. Wiggenweld. Focus potion. Invisibility potion. Maxima Edurus potion. Wiggenweld potion. Aids in Wiggenweld potion. Potion Station. Wickenwald Potion. Map. Flue Flames locate quests. All. Improve your magic. Professor Renee's assignment. Professor Garlick's assignment 2. Professor Garlick wants me to field test Chinese chomping cabbages. Amanda. Level. Collections. Potting table. Large. Map. Fluflane's locations. Hogwarts, the South Wing, the Library, quests. All. Professor Renee's assignment. I've cross button. Level 19. Map. Fluflane's location. The grants. The astronomy. Hogwarts. Collection chests. The astronomy with the bell. The charms classroom. Hogwarts. The grand stair. The grand stair. Hogwarts. Collection chests. The grand stair. The great hall. Hogwarts. The great hall. Secret room. The south. Hogwarts. The south. The astronomy. Hogwarts. Collection chests. The astronomy. The bell tower wing. Hogwarts. Bell tower courtyard. Flying club. Beasts club. The bell tower wing. The grand stair. Hogwarts. Collection chests. The great hall. Hogwarts. Hogwarts. Secret. The bell tower wing. The grand staircase. Quad courtyard. The quad courtyard of Hogwarts. The grand stair. The grand. Hogwarts. The bell. The astronomy. The bell. Bell tower. Flying class lawn. Beasts. The bell. The astronomy wing. Hogwarts. Collection chest. Charms classroom. Professor Ronan's charms. Defense against the dark arts. Defense against the dark art. Professor Fig's classroom. The astronomy. The bell. Hogwarts. Collection chests. Beasts classroom. Hogwarts North X. The library. Hogwarts. Collection. Divination.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Map. Floofle. The bell tower wing. The bell. Wait.
Knowledgeable. I hope those assignments
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
Very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment, I am curious, based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come. What do you see in your own future?
I see triumph. I sense danger. I see power. I'm not sure. I see power.
I see good things. After all, the future's mine for the taking, and I shall take what I must.
The future is not etched in stone. It can be carved out by those with very strong wills, and you do seem to possess one. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, see great things. Channel your magic towards your targets. You have it. Now, why not practice the
Map. Floof. You.
training dummy?
Lumos. Utility. Try. Descendo. Art.
Descendo. Excellent. I think you have it.
Descendo is a force spell that moves objects downwards and slams enemies to the ground, causing a shockwave. Map. Flooflame's locations. Hogwarts. The belt. The belt. The south. Hogwarts. The south. The secret room. The Hogwarts. Library. Green.
Perhaps a hybrid.
I've finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlick.
Wonderful! I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn Flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go. You will want to focus with this spell. nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots.
Lumos. Expelliarmus. Damage. Disarms wands and weapon. Flip triangle button. Art.
Wonderfully done!
Fratello, look at that. Descendo. Repulso. Incendio.
The knockback Jinx, Flipendo, like Accio, is a force spell, capable of dispelling violet shield charms by flip. What made you want to teach herbology?
I was wondering, what made you want to teach herbology?
How lovely of you to ask. I've always had an affinity for greenery, so this situation is a bit of a dream come true. After graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old herbology professor. He'd had a slight accident, you see.
Oh dear. A shame for him, but it worked out well for you.
Well, he never cared, really cared for the plants, and they could sense it. Oh, you'd be surprised how perceptive a plant can be. At any rate, the trouble began one day when he cut into a wigan tree. Unfortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bowtruckle. You may recall the marvellous creatures that resemble a twig. The little beast gouged the professor's eyes quite fiercely, but terrifying, I'd imagine. Likely for the professor, too.
And that's when you took over as the herbology professor?
Well, not quite. After 3 weeks at St. Mungo's, my predecessor regained a tiny bit of his eyesight. He insisted on returning to the greenhouse. Within a week, he claims by accident, kicked a Chinese chomping cabbage, so it was back to St. Mungo's for him.
That's awful. That's almost comical. That's awful.
What a string of bad luck.
Well, I felt awful for him, but I dare say I felt a bit more sympathy for the cabbage. Upon his discharge from the hospital, his indifference to plants had turned to utter disdain. He lost what little patience he had left with a particularly temperamental venomous tentacula and, well, his resulting leave of absence continues to this day.
I'm glad things worked out as they did. I feel sorry for the former professor. I'm glad things worked out as I feel so.
I had no idea. How awful.
Last I heard, he'd gone to Romania. As rumour would have it, he'd developed a sudden interest in dragons. One can only hope he found more happiness working with them than he did with Flora. Ha! Lovely speaking with you. Have a wonderful day. Oh, and remember, be kind to your wigan trees.
Map. Fluflame's locations. Quests. All. Beasts class. Cross button. Beat level. Talents. Map. Fluflame's locations. The South Wing, Secret, the Library, Hogwarts, the Great, Viaduct Court, Hogwarts, the Bell Tower Courtyard, Map. The Grand Staircase. The South Wing. The South Wing. The South Wing of the Library. Secret Room. The Library. The World Map. World Map. The High North South Hogwarts region. Hogwarts grounds. Hogwarts grounds. Hogwarts grounds. The grounds, Hogwarts grounds. The grounds surrounding Hogwarts Castle. Collection chests. 8 out of 33. Field guide pages. 45 out of 150. Demiguise statues. 4 out Hogwarts Lower Hogsfield, Lower Hogsfield. Lower Hogsfield is located in Lower Hogsfield. South Arranshire. Arranshire is a small hamlet that has recently been dealing with a spider infest. Arranshire. The hamlet of Arranshire. The Arranshire. Cross button. Circle button.
Dear, this hamlet is simply crawling with life.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Left stick. Move green spark. Right stick. Move red spark. Circle button. Back.
What do we have here? A demiguise.
Map, the Highlands. South way, abscon.
Mine now, demiguise.
Map, the Highland, South Hogwarts region. Enemy level. 1 to 20, the Highlands. South Hogwarts the Highlands, Hogwarts Valley. Brockborough. Brockborough is a community located in the Hogwarts Valley. Enemy level. Cambridge. Cambridge is a cross Merlin trial. Merlin trials are puzzles allegedly created by
Wonder who lives here. Aloha Mora.
left stick. Move green spark. Right stick. Move red spark. Circle button. Back.
Revelio.
Map, the Highland, South Sea Bog, Hogwarts, Waypoint, cross button. Feldcroft region, Merlin Eva's Ive maneuver, Merlin trial. Irondale. Irondale is a wizarding settlement in the Irondale. Irondale. Cross button. Remove waypoint. Irondale. Irondale.
Oh, how I love a good puzzle.
Map, the Highlands. Feldcroft Merlin Trial. Feldcroft region. Merlin, cross, at the waypoint, cross button. Set waypoint, the Feldcroft. Feldcroft. The hamlet of Feldcroft in the Feldcroft. The hamlet of waypoint, cross button. Set cross button. Waypoint. This is a waypoint marker placed by the player. Cross button. Remove waypoint. Waypoint. Feldcroft Catacomb. Rookwood, Feldcroft. The hamlet, Feldcroft. Feldcroft is a quaint village in the countryside. On the far side of the mountain, Feldcroft region. Enemy, cross button. Set with the Feldcroft region. Enemy level, Feldcroft, waypoint, cross button, waypoint, cross button. Remove.
Revelio.
The Feldcroft Well. Guide pages. The well in Feldcroft ran dry, some 400 years ago during a great drought. Sadly, many perished as a result, including at least one young boy, whose father refused to speak for years thereafter. Legend says that all was saved when a group of benevolent witches and wizards used a never-before-seen powerful magic to restore water to the region. Cross button.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Left stick. Move green spark. Right stick. Move red spark. Circle button. Back. Sebastian, this is my potion kit, not yours. Leave my things be. Anne. Circle button. Dear Anne, Hogwarts isn't the same without you. Well, sharp is still as foul. But, you know what I mean. I hope you're feeling better. Sebastian. Sir.
An intruder!
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Map, the Highlands, Feldcroft region. Enemy level 15 to 40. Collection, Feldcroft. Feldcroft.
Revelio. Revelio.
Map, Feldcroft, the Highland, Hogwarts map, Fluflane's location, secret rooms. The library and Hogwarts. Library, greenhouses, the library, charms, Hogwarts. Collection, Beast's classroom. The bell tower wing, the great viaduct court, the great hall, the library, Hogwarts. Collection check, the library annex. Collection, the library, Hogwarts. Greenhouse, the great hall. The library and secret, the south wing, the astronomy, Hogwarts. The astronomy, the belt, flat beast's classroom, the bell tower wing, Hogwarts. Quad courtyard, the grand staircase, the great Hogwarts. The great hall, the Hogwarts. Secret rooms, the south wing, Hogwarts. Hospital.
Revelio.
Unicorn fountain. Guide pages. The majestic unicorn fountain gives an air of serenity and calm to the hospital wing at Hogwarts. Cross button. Lumos, triangle button, up.
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings! Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
I actually have some moons for you.
I actually have some moons for you.
Oh, my mind feels lighter already knowing those statues are gone. I did promise to show you how to improve casting Alohomora once you'd brought me enough moons. With that knowledge, you'll be able to break open even stronger locks. However, we don't yet know who's behind these statues. Still plenty of the foul things lying in wait to torture me. Oh. If you bring me more moons, I'll show you how to cast the most powerful form of Alohomora known to wizard kind. At least known to me. Keep looking for those moons, You'll save my sanity.
Map. Floof, the Grand Staircase. World map. For South Hogwarts region. The Hogwarts Valley. The Highlands. Hogwarts Valley. The Hogwarts Feldcroft region. Irondale. Irondale is a wizarding Feldcroft. Feldcroft. Waypoint. Feldcroft. Waypoint. Cross button. Cross button. Feldcroft.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before
Revelio. Alohomora.
Left stick. Move green spark. Right stick. Move red spark. Circle button. Back.
Fine now, demiguise.
Map, the Highlands. Feldcroft region. Enemy, Feldcroft. Feldcroft is a quaint Feldcroft is a quaint village in the countryside. On the far side of the mountain, Feldcroft is the Highlands. Enemy Hogwarts Valley. Hogwarts Valley. Enemy level 10 to 30. Brockborough. Brockborough is a kidnapped cabbage. The Highlands. Hogwarts Valley. Enemy level 10 to 30. Collection chests. 3 out of 15. Poitsia Coast. Enemy level 20 to 40. Maranweum Lake. Enemy level 20 to 40. Poitsia Coast. Enemy left Maranweam, Maranweam Lake. Center, the Highland, Maranweam Lake. Enemy, Maranweam. Maranweam, birds of a feather. Maranweam. Birds of a feather. Maranweam. Maranweam. Cross button. Remove waypoint.
I have a brother who works at Gringotts. Couldn't pay me enough to sit behind a desk all day.
Circle.
Revelio.
Map, Manokay, Vainborough, Maranweam, birds of the Highlands. Enemy level 20 to 40. Collection chests 5 out of 160. Maranweam. The hamlet of Maranweam, Jobernal Den. A den inhabit Maranweam. The hamlet of Maranweam. Cross button.
Revelio.
Circle.
Alohomora.
Left stick. Move green spark. Right stick. Move red spark. Circle button. Back.
Revelio.
A veritable gem in the Highlands, Maranweam.
Circle button.
Welcome.
Map, Poitsiak, Merlin, Maranweam Bridge. Maranweam Lake. Enemy level 20 to 40. Birds of a feather. When strolling, Maranweam. Waypoint. This is a waypoint. Cross button. Circle.
Revelio. 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 Revelio.
Circle.
Well, how much?
May I have a...
Revelio.
Circle.
Revelio.
Circle.
Descendo. Convulso.
Loom. Triangle button. Up.
Incendio.
Circle button.
Revelio. Revelio.
February 1890. We have made our decision. We will be eloping this coming Monday. I have been in contact with a kindly old witch in Oslo, who has agreed to give Turek an apprenticeship. She'll be grateful for my knowledge of Wandwoods as well. We will be able to start anew. I shall miss my family, but my leaving is their fault, not mine. They refused to accept Turek for his background and therefore they refused me. I shall leave a note. They can know that I've left and that I am happy elsewhere with the love of my life. The stirrings of goblin loyalists, not to mention poachers and ashwinders, have made this place unsafe. I hope my family leaves eventually as well. Either way, Turek and I will finally be far away. I have not told Turek yet, but I am with child. I will wait until we are safe, then tell him the happy news. I cannot dare believe it, I will soon have a daughter or son of my own. A baby to raise with Turek, safe in our new home. Perhaps one day, when they are of age, they will attend Hogwarts and bring our little family full circle. I am hopeful. The next journal entry I write will likely be from Norway. Goodbye, Maren Wim. You will always be in my heart. Right stick. Scroll. Circle button. My dearest Ada, first, I must know, are you all right? What a disaster our rendezvous was. I am truly sorry for all of this. It was wonderful to see you in person after all this time. I just cannot believe how quickly those foul goblin loyalists became aware of our presence and set upon us. They seem to possess some kind of dark magic that I do not understand. It is a relief that you were able to disappear quickly. I stayed and dealt with as many as I could but left soon after. Why have these goblins taken over this area? What is it they are looking for? I know one thing, soon no one will be safe here. My love, we spoke briefly of eloping. Have you given any more thought to it? It seems as if the time for such drastic action may be approaching. We must go somewhere new, so that we might start fresh. I have heard of small magical communities in Norway. Some in Spain as well. I care not where we go as long as I am with you. Send your response with the fastest owl. I must know that you are all right, and I must know whether you are ready and truly willing to elope. My love always, Turek. Right stick. Scroll. Circle button. Back.
Revelio.
My dearest Ada, I pine for you, my love. Each day we spend apart wears at my soul. We must find a way to meet soon. If we were to appear to each other, where could we meet? I know that I am not welcome at your family's home in Maranwiam. I have been speaking with the Cragcroft locals lately about the increased goblin presence here by the shore. They say Ranrock's loyalists may be seeking remnants of work left behind by a legendary wizard who lived here long ago, a man from the east, like me. This intrigued me. Apparently, he had some secret work in the nearby mountain. It sounds as though this could be a perfect meeting space for us. I have an idea. This Thursday evening at dusk, will you appear to the western side of the mountain? Aim for one of the vaults that the locals use to store their valuables. We should be safe from prying eyes there. It feels like only yesterday that we finished Hogwarts together, two children with stars in their eyes and love in their hearts. Promise me that we will rediscover those stars in our eyes and forever protect that love in our hearts. My love always, Turek. Right stick.
Revelio.
Circle.
Revelio.
Map, the Highland, Cragcroft, Maranwiam Lake. Enem, Poitsiaka, Ancient Magic Hots, Maranwiam. Cross button.
Revelio.
Map, the Highlands, Maranwiam Lake. Maranwiam. Maranwiam is a peaceful fishing hamlet, Maranwiam. Maranwiam is a peaceful, Maranwiam Lake. Center of the Maranwiam Lake, ancient magic hotspot. A small area, Player locate Maranwiam, Maranwiam. Troll Air. A den inhabited by Maranwiam Lake, Bainborough. Bainborough is a working, Manor Cape. Bainborough, cross button. Sir.
May I have a moment of your time?
one of my favorite hamlets in the area.
Map, the Highlands. Manor Cape. Enemy, the Manor, Cradcroftshire. Vainborough, the Cradcroft.
Charming.
An honest day's work for an honest sickle.
Revelio. What do we have? Alohomora.
Left stick. Move green spark. Right stick. Move red spark. Circle button. Back.
Revelio.
Map, Cradcroftshire. Manor Cape. Wait.
Mine now, demi-guys.
Map, the Highlands. Map, Maranweam Lake. Manor Cape. Enemy level. 25 to 40. Collection, Cladmar Coast. Enemy level. 30 to 40. Collection, Cradcroftshire. Cradcroft. Cross button. Sack Cradcroft.
What are you up to now?
Map, the Highlands, Cradcroftshire. Enemy level, Cradcroft, cross button, Cradcroft, cross button, Crad. Circle button.
Revelio. Alohomora.
Left stick. Move green spark. Right stick. Move red spark. Circle button. Back. Your gear slots are full. Complete Merlin trial challenges to increase your gear slot capacity or sell excess gear at vendors.
Revelio. Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Your gear slots are full. Complete Merlin trial challenges to increase your gear slot capacity or sell excess gear at vendors.
Revelio.
Circle button. Map, Cradcroftshire. Enemy, Cladmar Coast. Enemy level 30 to 40. Collection chest, the Highland, Manor Cape. Enemy level the Highland, Cradcroftshire. Enemy level Poitzia Coast. Enemy level 20 to 40. The Highland, Maranweum Lake. Enemy, the South Sea Bog. Enemy level, Hogwarts Valley. Enemy level the Feldcroft region. Enemy level the Highland, Hogwarts Valley. Enemy level, South Hogwarts region. Enemy, Hogsmeade Valley. Enemy level Forbidden Forest. Hogsmeade Valley. Enemy level Forbidden Forest. Enemy level Hogsmeade Valley. Enemy level 1 to 25. Collection chests. Ancient magic hotspot. A small area surging, treasure vault, the Highlands. Enemy level, Hogsmeade, the Highlands. Hogsmeade Valley, East Hogsmeade Valley. The East Hogsmeade Valley. The eastern side of Hogsmeade Valley. East Hogsmeade Valley. The eastern side of Hogsmeade Valley, East Hogsmeade, Merlin Trial. Upper Hogsfield. Upper Hogsfield is Upper Hogsfield. The hamlet of Upper Hogsfield, cross button. Remove waypoint. East.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
Circle. Map, the Highlands. Hogsmeade Valley, U. Player location, Upper Hogsfield. Upper Hogsfield. Circle.
Well, mine a plum job at Gringotts. Suit me, sitting around all day.
Welcome to Upper Hogsfield. Charming hamlet. Don't tell the residents of Lower Hogsfield I said...
Shane Bardolph
Revelio.
thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
Map, Hogsmeade Valley. Enemy level 1 to 25. Collection, Upper Hogsfield. The hamlet, Brothers Keep, Field, breaking, Upper Hogsfield. Cross button.
Mine now, demi-guys.
Map, Hogsmeade Valley. Enemy level. Upper Hogsfield. The hamlet of Upper Hogsfield, South Hogwarts region. Enemy level, Hogsmeade Valley. Enemy level. Forbidden Forest. The Highlands, North the Highlands, Northford the Highlands, Northford Bog. Enemy level 10 to 25. Northford the Highlands, Northford Bog, Merlin, Pitterpon Ford. Pitterpon Ford, Pitterpon Ford, cross button, Pitterpon Ford. The hamlet of Pitterpon. Circle.
Revelio.
Your gear slots are full. Complete Merlin trial challenges to increase your gear slot capacity or sell excess gear at vendors. Your gear slots are full. Complete Merlin trial challenges to increase your gear slot capacity or sell excess gear at vendors.
Revelio.
Your gear slots are full. Complete Merlin trial challenges to increase your gear slot capacity or sell excess gear at vendors.
Revelio. Protego. Propendo. Descendo. Depulso. Propendo. Incendio. Propendo. Revelio.
Your gear slots are full. Complete Merlin trial challenges to increase your gear slot capacity or sell excess gear at vendors. Lumos. Art.
Accio. Protego. Revelio. Protego. Propendo.
Spider sign. Guide pages. Evidently a spider infestation has made this area particularly treacherous. One wonders how many areas could use a sign like this. Cross button. Continue. Your gear slots are full. Complete Merlin trial challenges to increase your gear slot capacity or sell excess gear at vendors.
Revelio.
Circle.
Nothing much.
Revelio. Potato. Incendio. Flipendo. Potato. Flipendo. Descendo! Accio! Flipendo! Accio! Potato! Incendio. Revelio.
Circle.
Can't imagine.
Circle but.
I'm sure I could do that. It's all about the broom.
There's one wild duck.
Revelio.
Who needs keys when you know Alan?
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Map, the Highlands. Hogsmeade map. Hogwarts, quest, Hogwarts map. Floof, invent, the lib, Hogwarts. Collection chair, the library, the Great Hall, Hogwarts, the Grand, Hogwarts. The bell, Hogwarts. The bell, the astronomy, Hogwarts. The bell tower, Hogwarts. The grand staircase, Hogwarts. The grand step, the library at the Great Hall, Hogwarts, the library, Hogwarts. Potions classroom, the lib, secret room, Hogwarts, the south, Hogwarts. Hospital. Lumos, R2 R.
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings. Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
I actually have some moons for you.
I actually have some moons for you.
We're getting close, but you must bring me more before I can teach you how to improve casting Alahomora.
I'll keep looking.
I'll keep an eye out for more demiguise statues and see if I can bring you more moons.
I commend you for your courage and valor, especially since they can only be collected at night.
Need I remind you that you are studying at Hogwarts and not... Attention, fellow artists.
Might some kind soul help?
Map. Flooflane's locations. The astronomy wing. The secret, the live Hogwarts. Hogwarts, the great Hogwarts, Hogwarts, the grand Hogwarts, the bell tap, the Hogwarts. Astronomy, Charms Club, Defense Against, Defense, the library Anne, Hogwarts. The live secret room, Hogwarts. Hogwarts, Hogwarts, the bell, the Hogwarts, Hogwarts, the Charms, Hogwarts. Hogwarts, the grand Hogwarts. Collection, the Great Hall, the Lib, Hogwarts. Collect the library, secret room, the bell tower wing, the astronomy, Hogwarts. The astronomy, the bell, Hogwarts. Collection, bell tower, flying club, beasts. Map, Floof, the grand staircase. Wait. Circle button.
Revelio. Alohomora.
Left stick. Move green spark. Right stick. Move red spark. Circle button. Back.
Revelio.
Your gear slots are full. Complete Merlin trial challenges to increase your gear slot capacity or sell excess gear at vendors.
Alohomora.
Left stick. Move green spark. Right stick. Move red spark. Circle button. Back.
Revelio.
Bloody meat. 5 pages. At first glance, one might be inclined to alert the authorities regarding this site. Rest assured, however, that it is merely bloody meat used to feed the thestrals. Cross button. Circle.
Revelio.
Your gear slots are full. Complete Merlin trial challenges to increase your gear slot capacity or sell excess gear at vendors.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe.
Oh! Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here. You can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush.
The beast petting brush is used to nurture magic bloom. R2 button. R2 button. R2 button. Hold to assign. R2 button.
I like to think it enriches his
Lumos. Beast petting. R2.
That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry.
Beast feed is used to feed and nurture magical R2 button. Beast R2.
What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent?
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels just as you did with Gerald. The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
I enjoyed it. Beasts make me nervous. I enjoyed it.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other 5th years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
I need to talk to you. Come here.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet. In the forest.
Sounds intriguing. Should I be worried? Sounds intriguing.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back. Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them. I knew it! I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody. So, what did you think of Highwing?
She was brilliant. She made me nervous. She was brilliant.
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn Hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That sounds suspicious. That hardly sounds incriminating.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on. What they're doing.
Would be good to investigate. I wouldn't. Poachers are dangerous. Would be good to
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Level 20 quests. Or the man behind the moons. Mr. Moon will teach me a more advanced the man behind the moons. Cross button. Level 20. Map. Hop Flu Flames location exit. Tap world map. Collection world map. The astronomy wing. The bell tower wing. Hogwarts, Beasts Classroom, the Bell Tower, the Great Viaduct Court, Hogwarts. The Library, Hogwarts. The Great Hall, the Library, Secret Room, the South, Hogwarts, Faculty, Clock Tower, Hospital.
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts.
Lumos, triangle button. Assign top, dip up.
I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I'll look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
Now that you've attended Beasts class, I've asked Deke to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
I've not heard from my Uncle Roland in quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings. Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
I'm sorry to say that I haven't found any more of those statues.
How unfortunate. I was hoping you would have. And remove those blasted moons.
I'll keep looking. Where can I find...
Where should I look for more demiguise statues and moons?
All of my usual haunts, which, as you know, have now become quite haunting. Here in the castle, in Hogsmeade, and, believe it or not, in some of the surrounding hamlets. My tormentor is nothing if not thorough. I haven't left the castle in ages, and I'm constantly on edge.
I'll keep looking.
I'll keep an eye out for more demiguise statues and see if I can bring you more moons.
I commend you for your courage and valour, especially since they can only be collected at night.
Level 20 map. Hop Flu Flames locations. The South Wing, Secret Hogwarts, the Map Chamber, Room of...
Deke?
Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howard said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack and where. Come along, then. Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds.
I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Come and find Deke when you're ready to go.
I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect! Deke loves an outing. That was a dark time in Deke's life. Deke found himself in service of the cruelest wizard he ever met. A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh, it was during those days.
Lumos.
Saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good. We have arrived. Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the potful of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right.
Lumos. Triangle, altering beast petting brush. Knapsack, R2 button. The knapsack is used to rescue magical beasts. Press right button and then assign your knapsack to your spell set.
You got one!
I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
Circle button.
Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
I'll try to rescue a jobberknoll. What if I can't find any beasts?
What if I can't find any beasts in their usual habitat?
Beasts won't stray too far from their homes. Look nearby or simply wait a moment, and they should return.
I'll try to... What if any tips?
Do you have any advice on how I can rescue more elusive beasts?
Levioso is not only helpful when rescuing flying beasts, it can also help rescue beasts that are generally hard to catch. Try using that spell the next time you encounter a small or otherwise elusive beast.
I'll try to. What was it like?
Would you mind talking a bit more about what it was like working for your former master?
Deek's master was not kind to beasts, or to Deek. He saw beasts only as a source of income, to be used for potion ingredients and labour, and Deek will not say more. But Deek is grateful to be at Hogwarts, where he can help care for beasts and make amends for the things his master made him do.
I'll try to rescue a
Then I shall go and rescue a Jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deek will be waiting.
Beast habitats can be found at different locations in the world. Wherever there is a beast habitat, you can be sure to find magical beasts nearby.
Professor Howard will never believe this.
Circle button. Circle button.
I rescued a Jobberknoll.
Deek hopes your Jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cosy. Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deek knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deek will see you there.
Sir.
Hello, Deek. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
I'll rescue a moon. How did you come to...
How did you end up at Hogwarts after working for your former master?
Deek's prior master had no family, so when he died, all of his house elves were relocated by the ministry. Deek was the most fortunate one, as Deek was sent to Hogwarts. Deek's friends were not as fortunate.
I'll rescue...
I shall go and find a mooncalf then.
Deek will be waiting for your return.
You can advance time by accessing the map and pressing R3 button. Map, the Highland, Hogwarts, the South Hog... Wait. You can advance time by accessing the map and pressing R3 button.
No, you don't. Accio. Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a mooncalf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the moon calves dancing. It's a marvellous sight. Deek supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deek will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready.
Map, South Hogwarts, South Hog, North Hogwarts, Forbidden, North, Floof, exit, the Hogwarts, the Hogwarts, the match room.
There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide. What exactly did you think of? Heavens! You've done it!
But what is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready. Look at this. It's amazing.
Where are we, Deke?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them. Let them see their new home.
Tap R1 button to open the beast inventory. Select Mooncalf. Male. The Mooncalf Jobernal. Female. Puffskine. Male. Puffskines are round and
Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deke hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts that the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Deke can show you how to use them.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have some.
Lumos. Triangle button. Beast petting brush. When magical beasts are nurtured, they provide materials with magical properties. Your beast feed and beast petting brush are some of the ways to nurture your beasts. Tap right button and then assign the beast feed and the beast petting brush to your spell set.
I've collected some magical materials, Deke.
Now Deke can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom?
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your clothing, making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways. Why don't you try it? Deke thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now.
Potion Station. Wiggenwald Potion. Lumos. Triangle. Conjuration. Circle button. Rugs. Utility. Scientific material. Enchanted loom. Conjuration budget. The conjuration budget in black, blue, green, pink, purple, red, white. Red. Object not inside playable space. Resources required. Conjuration. Herbology. Enchanted loom. Use the loom to upgrade your gear. Circle button. Back. Gear features one primary offense or defense stat by default. Magical materials can be used with the loom to add and upgrade a secondary stat, or apply traits to your gear. Multiple small upgrades can yield a meaningful boost in combat power. New beasts can be rescued at beast dens or unlocked in quests. New trait recipes can be collected in bandit camps. Cross button. Accept. Check Stinger dueling gloves. Superb. Stinger dueling gloves. Stinger dueling gloves. Superb. Upgrades. Use the loom to upgrade your gear. Upgrade gear. Upgrade gear. Upgrade gear. Defense. 6. Enchanted loom. Check Stinger dueling gloves. Traits. Traits you have collected. Check crimson. Check crimson overcoat. Stinger dueling gloves. Superb. Stinger dueling gloves. Stinger dueling gloves. Stinger dueling gloves. Superb. Stinger dueling gloves. Superb. Rugged. Stinger dueling gloves. Stinger upgrades. Use the loom to up. Stinger dueling gloves. Traits. Traits you have collected. Brown eye. Stinger dueling gloves. Stinger upgrades. Use the loom to upgrade your gear. Upgrade gear. Defense. 2. Stinger dueling gloves. Superb. Stinger dueling traits. Enchanted loom. Refined dueling glove. Stinger traits. Traits you have. Scorching eye. Increased damage with incendio. Trait
That came out nicely. I should show Deke.
I used the enchanted loom, Deke. I'd like to ask you about changing the. I used the
enchanted loom, Deke.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deke suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Thank you, Deke. Does the loom work?
Can I use the loom to enhance any item of clothing?
The loom will only enhance clothing of a certain quality. Deke suspects you'll find more valuable clothing as you explore. Deke also knows that some of the shops in Hogsmeade can provide you with a variety of clothing for you to enhance.
Thank you, Deke.
Thank you for your help, Deke.
Level. Map. Quests. All in the shadow of the estate. I promised Sebastian I would meet the tale of Roland Oaks. A friend indeed. Sirona, the proprietress of the Three Brooms in the shadow of the estate. I promised cross button. Level 20. Map. Fluflane's locations. World map. The Highland. Hogsmeade map. Collection. The Highlands. Enemy level. Hogsmeade map. Bandit camp cast. Feldcroft. In the shadow, in the Feldcroft, in the shadow, Feldcroft.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
You made it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on. I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. He thinks he can help Anne, but nothing can be done for her.
I'm so sorry. Surely there's something.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
I understand. Hope could be a good thing. I understand.
I understand what you're saying, sir.
Good. I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met on my first day at Hogwarts, in the Slytherin common room.
Oh, the common room. I adored teasing first years about spotting mermaids through the window. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cosy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's Loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I can try. Sebastian's made up his mind.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
He was out of line. He's trying to do what's right. He was out of line.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's Loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows.
Bloom, triangle button.
It's an honor to be a part of it. A good wizard is a dead wizard in my book. How is this happening? Get accustomed to that. Oh, you nothing about that.
are postponing the inevitable! That was unimpressive!
Loom, triangle but disillusionment.
Incendio! Stop it! I was... Finland! I don't think you... Let's get this over with. Is that the best you can do? Potato! I'll get you. That's embarrassing, isn't it? Back to the bench, your death. You are terribly outmatched. Surely you can see that. You've made your last mistake. I was right not to be such a coward. Accio. Incendio. Rather unwise coming back this way. Ooh, this shit. I won't rest until you're dead. Oh, you're in somewhere. Accio. Why can't I hit How nice of you to stop by. Incendio. Potato. Arrogant child. Why drag this out longer than necessary? You think this is funny? You are postponing the inevitable. Regret coming here. Fringo. Incendio. I'm a goblin, not a toy! How childish! Potato! Get accustomed to that! Let's get this over with. Incendio! Incendio. Oh, little mooncup. You can't stop us. Rather unwise coming back this way. Incendio. Chill spells glance off of me.
Lumos. R2 button. R.
Glacier. A miss. Protego. Surrender now. Enough.
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
They were trying to hide something.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything. I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Revelio. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's Loyalists. Whose home was this?
Bit abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard. It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor, hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realise it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Lumos. Try conferring R2.
Only one way to find out. Huh, a stairwell.
Lumos. Triangle. Diffindo. Loom up.
Lumos.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
I traveled here to learn, but I long to help. My internal struggle is overwhelming. It's as though the magic wants to heal, and I am the one preventing it from doing so. Should I lose hope? Will I forever regret not having done more? I cannot look into their eyes, knowing that I could lessen the burden of heartache. I saw the man leaving camp today. The one who so reminded me of my father. Surely it wouldn't hurt to help him. I could further my research, of course, but that would be a fortuitous consequence of doing something good with this ability. Circle button.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
It is my second week in the camp. More arrive each day. The Muggle doctors and even some of our own healers are doing all that they can for them. The grief is palpable. The ones who have survived the plague are forever damaged by their loss. A fever may pass, the skin may mend and scar, but the devastating sorrow remains. I saw a man, much like my father, who had lost a child. I couldn't bear it. I longed to give him some shred of relief. I'm beginning to think that the others are wrong. I have the power to help these souls. It seems as arbitrary not to help them as it would be to rid them of their torment. Right stick.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath. Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Circle button. Back.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Is it connected to our common room?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Sian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbarton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
If only a new student would...
Level 20. Quests. Or Astronomy, the High Keep. Natty is waiting for me near a castle ruin. Astronomy class. Professor Shah's class is at the top of the astronomy tower, upstairs from cross button. Untracked level. Talents. Map. Fluflane's location. Exit. The Hogwarts.
And your reading is The Dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies.
Professor Shah.
Astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own. Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the Highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Hello! I don't believe we've met officially. I'm Amit. I'm something of an astronomy buff.
Hello, Amit. It's nice to meet you.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
Thank you. How kind. I can't take your thank you.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could.
Your gear slots are full. Complete Merlin trial challenges to increase your gear slot capacity or sell excess gear at vendors.
Professor Shah, I'm interested in learning more about astronomy.
It is increasingly rare to find a student who seeks after things celestial, of their own accord. But if you truly desire to chart the courses of the cosmos, you must rid your mind of the terrestrial babble of others. We ourselves are not unlike blank star charts, you know. Empty canvases waiting to be inscribed with all that the universe has to offer. Do you understand?
Thank you for your insights. I notice you dismissed divination. What are astronomy tables?
You mentioned astronomy tables earlier, in class. What were you talking about?
Long ago, devotees of the astral arts set up stone slabs across the countryside. They are ideal for studying constellations near and far. For centuries, wizards made use of these astronomy tables for stargazing. Sadly, they have since become mere monuments to the intrepid intellectual pursuits of a bygone epoch.
Thank you for your... I notice you
Am I right in thinking you are unimpressed by divination?
Of the many other so-called disciplines taught here, divination is perhaps the most feeble, especially in its nonsensical practice of astrology. Do not confuse astronomy and astrology. One is concerned with mysteries stellar and lunar, the other is mere lunacy.
Thank you for...
Thank you, Professor. I look forward to stargazing.
I am glad to hear it. Should be a stellar night for it.
The constellations are beautiful. Not sure they're worth dying of a cold for, but they are beautiful.
Professor Shah's just about as cold and distant as the bloody stars she wants us to chart. Not how I wanted to spend my evening.
The perfect night for...
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shah was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
And you'd like help finding it. So, the telescope came with a catch. And you'd like help.
And you need someone to help find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
Sounds exciting, I'm in. I suppose I could join you. Sounds exciting.
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I expected.
Could I ask you something?
Oh, certainly.
Where is this table? Why the fascination with stars?
Why are you so fascinated with stars?
I suppose because there is so much to learn about them. I mean, there is plenty to learn about a lot of subjects, but astronomy seems limitless. Always something new being discovered. They are forever discovering new moons and stars. In fact, they discovered a new planet just 50 years ago.
Actually, that's all I wanted to know. Where is this table?
Where precisely is the table we're looking for?
According to an old astronomer's chronicle I found in the library, it may be somewhere along the castle wall.
Actually,
that's all I wanted to know.
Oh, very well then.
Revelio.
Caged bathtub. Guide pages. This bathtub has been kept behind lock and key for as long as anyone can remember. Rumor has it that the tub was enchanted to chase after students decades ago who were too obsessed with their studies to care much for personal hygiene. Cross button. Continue.
Incendio!
You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh no, not this close to school, Amit.
Left stick. Point telescope. R2 button, L2 button. Zoom. Right stick left and right. Rotate telescope. Circle button. Back.
As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart. Stargazing is all about patience and precision. I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
I look forward to that. I look forward, If you say so. I look forward to...
Thank you, Amit. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You're welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
Circle button.
What an excellent room.
Never do get tired of...
I should dismount here.
Lumos. Triangle. Art.
Hello, I don't believe we've met.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha. Looking forward to beating you at Summoner's Court today. Shall we begin?
I'm ready.
Yes, I'm ready to play.
Then let's get summoning. Accio! Yes!
Accio!
That was sensational! Accio! Yes! How am I to top that? Accio! What was I thinking?
Accio!
How am I to top that? That settles it, then. After your poor show against Natty in class, I thought I could beat you. Appears I overestimated myself.
You played well. You underestimated me. You played well.
Don't say that, Samantha. You're a fine player.
Well, that's very kind of you. Let's just say if I'm good, then you're better. I happen to know who you're up against next, and she's no shy opponent. Best of luck.
Circle button. Level. Map. Hop Fluflane's locations. Hop World Map. The Hogsmeade Map. North South the Highlands. Hogsmeade Map. Hogsmeade. The High Keep. Natty is waiting for me near a castle ruin. Meet Natty near...
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Lumo. Triangle button. Leviat Art. Triangle button. Assign top. Dissolute up.
Psst, over here. Quietly. I'm glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And after you told me that Rookwood and Harlow were after you, I decided that you were the perfect person to join me in taking them down. For good. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
Well then. Can't we just go straight to the ministry?
Can't we just bypass Officer Singer and go directly to the ministry?
Do you think they will listen to a student? Only Officer Singer can start an investigation. The ministry will come in later.
Well then, can't we just go straight to the ministry? What are your reasons for go?
You seem to be very determined in stopping Rookwood and Harlow. Why?
I knew men like him in Uganda. I know how bad things can get if they are not stopped. It's a long story, one I promise to share when we have more time. For now, let's do what we came to do.
Well then, can't we just...
Can't we just bypass Officer Singer and go directly to the Ministry?
Do you think they will listen to a student? Only Officer Singer can start an investigation. The Ministry will come in later.
Well then.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Hollow is here after all.
I wonder what that...
Lumo, triangle button, depulso, art.
Also, that didn't work. That did it.
Levioso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Your gear slots are full. Complete Merlin trial challenges to increase your gear slot capacity or sell excess gear at vendors.
I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty. Dead end. Must be another way in. Wingardium Leviosa.
Level 20. Talents, spells. 0 out of spells. 0 out of 10 spells. Purchase talent, Bombard Mastery. Transformation Mastery. Transformation Mastery. Bombard Mastery. Dark Arts. Dark Art. Enduring Curse. Dark Arts. Spells. Dark Arts. Core. Stealth. Room of Requirement. Stealth. Stealth. Purchase talents. Sense of Secrecy. Human Demiguise. Sense of Secrecy 2. Petrificus Totalis Mastery. Pet. Dark Arts. Level. Inventory.
That looks as if it might raise the gate.
Blue triangle button. Glacius.
Arrest him. Wingardium Leviosa. Depulso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Arrest the momentum. Arrest the momentum. Arrest the momentum. Depulso.
Well done. I will be right up. I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door. Hello, Homura. That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Hollow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
Right in the face!
High Wing.
Do you know that hippogriff?
Get this thing back.
Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Blast it! There's gotta be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere. I hope Natty stays out of trouble. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Not the safest place to sneak into.
You can feed a beast, or it can feed you. If
Are you even trying? Spring gun! Oh, the luck! That's what you got! How does that feel? Reductor!
avoiding our problems.
Alohomora.
Left stick. Move green spark. Right stick. Move red spark. Circle button. Back.
I hope Natty's having an easier time of it.
You're going home in a wooden box!
Visit the collections menu to learn about enemy abilities and weaknesses.
Arrest the momentum.
That was a mistake. Come now. You're embarrassing yourself.
Accio.
Incendio!
Hello, Hamura.
Left stick. Move green spark. Right stick. Move red spark. Circle button. Back.
Oh no, Deke was right. We need to save you from these...
Lumos. Triangle button. Up. Triangle button. Aside up. Astrid, keep an eye on my stash, eh? It's yours if I mysteriously disappear. That liar cheated us out of what was ours, so I took what I could and hid it here. 20 damned years and treated no better than fools who've been here 2 blasted weeks. Manfred. Circle. Your gear slots are full. Complete Merlin trial challenges to increase your gear slot capacity or sell excess gear at vendors.
Highwing. It's alright. There we go.
There you are.
Come on.
Hello, Hamura.
Hurry. Oh! There's the Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run.
I wonder if anyone can see us from the castle. This is amazing!
It's incredible, isn't it?
How exciting.
It was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Hallow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Hallow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Hallow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you.
Quests. All. Improve your magical abilities to act in the back on the path. Professor Fig is in the map in the shadow of the bloodline. Sebastian and Dominis were seen arguing in the back on the path in the back on the lost in the shadow of the bloodline. Back on the path. Back on the path. Cross button. Untrack in the shadow. Back on the path.